Anything for Coach? Okay. And also, if I could remind you to please state a name and affiliation.
Doug Tucker, Associated Press. Bob, did it matter at all that this team that you had this year was recruited for the Big East? I mean, I'm not saying they're not good players, but was that a factor at all in the way you kind of had trouble getting traction in your first year here?
I don't know. The fact of the matter is it was recruited. They were all signed and on board before we switched leagues, but we certainly should have done a better job than what we did. That's my fault. I mean, I'm not blaming anybody other than me. We should have done a better job.
Other questions for Coach? Again on the left.
Alan Taylor, Metro News. Did you get a satisfactory answer as to what the two player technicals were, since they happened on the other end of the court?
I guess there was some talking going on. They told him to shut up, and our guy, I think, said something after they were told to be quiet. So.
Okay, anything else?
But you know what? The truth of the matter is it should never happen. I mean, you can go back and look. My guys don't do that. They have never done that, and it's inexcusable.
Other questions? Okay. We'll stay on the left toward the back.
But Bob, does the way this game ended kind of sum up this season? I mean, you did a few little things like block the shot at the end, but you just never carried it through to fruition?
Well, Dave, our credo for as long as I've coached has always been get to the ball. It's hard to win when you don't get to the ball. And I think that's any sport. That's just not basketball. That's any sport. And this group, for whatever reason, is the worst that we've ever had at getting to the ball. Eric makes a block on the ball, and it unfortunately gets knocked to them. I mean, if it bounces over the rim, we rebound it. It didn't bounce over the rim. We didn't block out either, though, which I guess sometimes happens in situations like that. But as much time as we spend on rebounding the ball and blocking out, you would think that in a time like that, maybe you'd try to get the ball. They got a very fortunate bounce. I mean, it bounced right back to where they were, but.
Okay, anything else? No, Coach? Okay, thank you very much. We appreciate you coming, Coach.